away, but I think David Bus is a great opportunity for these kids just to walk around, play a lot of games, have a lot of fun, and then get their backpack, get their school supplies, and get ready to go back to school.
With this being your 6th year, what is it that keeps you so committed to this particular cause?
It's just an opportunity for me. I'm blessed, you know what I mean? I have an opportunity to play the game that I love on the highest level, but the most important thing is to give back to the community. I never had the opportunity to be my favorite player or an NBA player or anything like that in that caliber growing up where I'm from in Raleigh, North Carolina. So to be able to play in Washington, D.C. where my dad is from and to be able to give back is a big opportunity for me. So I try as much as possible to keep my hands on it in the community and do a lot. I mean, a lot of kids will look up to us, and I think every move we make, we don't really understand that kids and people are watching. So, I mean, the new era we have is social media is big. I can go outside day and trip, somebody gonna post it. I mean, back in the day, you didn't have that. So I enjoy getting back to the community, have a lot of fun for these kids, let them have fun.
Speaking of them watching, everything that you're doing out here, they're literally following you around. I mean, what are some of the things that they're saying to you?
Really, they just want pictures.
Yeah.
That's all they really care for. And I mean, where I'm coming from, I never got to see a celebrity. You know what I mean? So for me to be one of those guys that everybody look up to, I try to keep a positive image off the court and on the court. And I know everything I do, somebody's watching. Like, whatever we do nowadays, you always got a camera. Me and Chris talk about this all the time. Like back in the day, you can do whatever and never get worried about, have to worry about somebody having a camera. Now, anything I do, I walk out the car, somebody's taking a picture. So I try to make sure I keep a clean image, show a good time to these kids, make sure they understand that education is first. That's the most important thing. And then I play the game that I love on the highest level. I mean, if you can take the money away, I still will play the game as much as I do because I love it that much. So to show these kids that whatever they want to be, a doctor, a teacher, a fireman, whatever they can do it, just make sure you lock in and listen to your parents.
Any back to school advice?
Back to school?
For the
No, I
kids?
don't want to talk about back to school. I just finished my last exam for math this semester, so I mean, I'm back in school myself, so that's one thing I would tell these kids is no matter how much money you make, how much you do, or what, I'm going to my 10th year in the NBA, so, but I'm still going back to school trying to get my degree, so that's when I got problems with my mom and my dad, so I just finished my math exam on Thursday before I came here, so I wasn't happy about it. I didn't like to study, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you want to be.
Exactly.
What's your major?
Business management.
Nice, that's my major.
Trying to learn some stuff.
Yeah.
How many, more hours or credits do you need till you graduate?
We got two more years left. 2 more years left. So I left after my freshman year, and I take classes here and there. So throughout this season, while I ain't playing, I'm going to be taking classes to being a great assistant coach.
What are you hoping to do with that degree in the future?
Huh?
What are you hoping to do with
My most important thing is just learn. I mean, invest, do all those type of things, learn how to make more money, learn how to teach people other stuff about business. But the most important thing I want to do with it, because I promised my dad before he passed that I would go to college and get a degree. And I had the opportunity to leave after my freshman year and go play for his organization. So I'm very excited for that. And that's where my dad from, but I definitely want to get a degree. My sister's the first one to get a degree for my family. I'm trying to be the second.
You were a child when you made that pledge. At that point, did you kind of understand the gravity of what you were saying?
No, I didn't understand the gravity. I'm gonna tell you, man. When I was about to leave high school, they told me I had the opportunity to go to the league. I was like, I might go to the league, but I want to go to college. It's a great experience. If I could have stayed for 4 years, I would have enjoyed it, but you can't go back and go do what I did. So.
What is your perspective of leadership and change?
What you say?
What is your perspective of leadership and change?
My perspective on leadership is you got to be able to lead by example first. That's the most important thing is lead by example, and then you teach everybody how to lead. I mean, a lot of people don't have those characters and those traits and those personality to be a leader. It takes a lot to be a leader, so.
What about the change?
There's a lot of change going on with leadership, man. It's tough though because with the change of leadership, some people try to be a leader, but they don't know how to be a leader. So sometimes people lead by example or like to follow people. I'm one of those people that like to lead by myself. I understand what I'm talking about. I do a lot of research on what I'm talking about, and I feel like I'm strong enough to be a leader.
Ted Leonsis says for your rehabilitation that he's getting a report every single day about what you're doing, your way, what you're able to do in the rehabilitation process. So, like even today, were you on the clock on?
Yes, man. I feel like I'm in solitary. I feel like but now it's great though, man. To have an organization that care for me, understand me, and respect me, is not trying to force me to come back super early. That's the most important thing. So the whole time when I'm rehabbing, I'm taking my time. Like when I feel like I'm ready and they feel like I'm ready. They're not trying to push me back to try to play. So it's great, and I've been for 10 years. They understand what I've been through. I played through injuries. I want to give everything I have for the organization, the city. So usually I'm just taking my time.
As stubborn as you are you willing to sit out this entire year?
No, I'm not willing to, but that's what the doctors say. That's what the team said. So I'm finally listening to them and not trying to do my own thing.
What would you kind of describe where you're at right now in terms of the rehab?
Me right now, I don't know where I'm at. I feel great though. I've been jogging the last couple of days. I've been on the court doing basketball workouts. I'm doing my weightlifting every day. So I don't know where I'm at. I don't want to lie to you guys. I always try to be honest with y'all. So I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I know I'm making progress. I'm headed where I'm supposed to be, but I'm not rushing myself back. Man, I don't like to talk about like other team doctors or whatever, but I mean, if you watch Kevin the whole time before he played that game 5, if you watch when he was icing it, when he had his injury, I know what a calf strain is like, I know what Achilles injury is like, so when you look back like that, I knew it was Achilles from the start. I can't diagnose what those doctors said, but if you look when he was icing his leg, it was Achilles the whole time, so it was sad happening, and I had a teammate Sheldon Mack that tore his Achilles the same way. And when she made that same move, I knew exactly what it was.
Did you get a chance to speak to him?
Yeah, I talk to Kevin all the time, man. We're great, we're great friends. He's doing great, he's taking his time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just wish him the best, but he's one of those guys that if he has Achilles, it's not going to affect him in the field because he can score at all levels.
People have always said the Achilles is the hardest injury to come back from. Have you noticed this rehabilitation being different than other rehabilitations you've gone to?
Not for me. It's been cool for me. I think the difference for me is I didn't really rupture my Achilles the whole way. I kind of partial tear, so it's just different than kind of what most people had in the past. I don't have that long scar on my leg. I got like a little baby scar.
What have you thought about the front office changes, Tommy get promoted and Sasha Brown coming in?
I feel like it's great. You know what I mean? I think Tommy's been around for a long time. I mean, we always waiting to see who the new GM was going to be or what pieces they was going to add. I'm very excited for everybody that got a raise, everybody that got a job. And the most important thing is us as players and those guys is in the front office to do their job, and we got to do our job.
And what about Rui Hachimura as the first round pick?
I like Rui. When I talked to Rui, I talked to him when he first got drafted. I think he'd be exciting for us. He's going to take some time trying to learn the NBA game, but I think he can help us out a lot. I think it's a great year for him to try to develop and learn as much as possible.
What did it mean to be there for Brad on the NBA Awards to present
It's great, man. Like I said, Brad's one of the young guys that I think since day one, since he got drafted, he's very mature for his age. A lot of guys don't have that maturity that he has. He give a lot of praise to both his parents for raising him the right way. It was great. Like, I had no intention going to the NBA Awards at all. He texted me like, "Yo, you going to the awards?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "Well, I'm about to win the Community Assist Award." I think before everybody knew, I was like, I want you to present me the award." I said, "That's a no-brainer." Like a lot of people try to stimulate like our relationship, but we're two young guys that want to be superstars in this league. And I mean, at times we got two young guys that are trying to build their name up and build a chemistry in this league. It's kind of tough, but we find a way to make it work.
Are you counseling him on what he should do with this potential extension?
Nah, I ain't counseling him, man. He's his own man. I mean, like I say, any day, you never know. Like, you can sign an extension or not sign an extension. You never know if the injury can happen or something can go vice versa years later. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think Brad's a very smart young guy. He gonna make the best decision for himself and the organization. I think he enjoyed DC. He won the Community Assist Award, all the things he did here. I think he loved playing with me, so I think he will sign it. And if you don't, that means he's working on himself to get a better extension next year.
John, when you talk about that you're playing basketball and it's really not just about the money, but at the same time it is a business, have you had time to sit back and reflect on, you signing your contract and going through your injury situation at the same time, and how the security of that, has kind of like set you up for pretty much the rest of your life? And whereas other situations where you have players like Boogie or IT who, were getting ready on the cusp of getting ready to sign big contracts and really didn't get a chance to, follow through with that.
Yeah, I talk about it every day, man. Like I said, sometimes you can bank on yourself. Sometimes it's not good at banking yourself. I mean, I had an opportunity where I felt like if I didn't want to sign, I could have waited one more year to try to make All NBA again. It's very tough. You only got like 7 guys that can make All NBA every year. So I was like, they offered me the extension, I'm gonna sign it.
Last question.
And I look at Boog and IT out there. Those guys are very talented, and we know what those guys was to this league. IT almost led the league in scoring. Boog always been an all-star, all that. It just, I mean, sometimes you can't really control what God plan is. So I feel like, I hope those guys get the opportunity to make that type of money they would have made a couple years ago when they was one of the top players in this league. So I don't regret it. I hear everybody talk about like I got the worst contract in the NBA. That's fine. I feel like when I was playing, everybody said I deserved that. You know what I mean? Now I'm injured, and everybody say he don't deserve it. So all those critics that keep talking, keep that same energy in a couple of years.
Good.
Y'all know this.